This is LiveHipHopDaily.tv.
Welcome back to the Plug Radio. We are back once again. DJ Carlissimo, Carrier, Michelle. We are here for our last segment. We are here with our last but not least, our special guest, Elideusas. What's going on? I got it right, did it?
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh, shit. Hey. Yeah, the pronunciation was definitely on point. Thank you.
Nice. To tell the people who you are, plug them in. What's going on?
So I'm Elideusas. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. I relocated to Atlanta because I just wanted to connect with new people. I wanted to move to a new demographic. I graduated from college in May. I went to Berklee College of Music.
Nice.
And I just decided that I just wanted to come here and try something new. And I've been loving it so far. So I love the city.
Okay.
How long have you been in Atlanta?
I moved here in August. So.
Wow.
Okay, you really new.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh.
Super new.
So how do you like Atlanta versus Boston, correct?
Right, I'm from Boston. Well, I would say like the music scene here is definitely bigger.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of opportunity here in terms of that, like the venues and just the people, networking, the labels, publishing, pretty much every aspect. And also a lot of avenues that are open for entrepreneurs as well.
Okay.
So that's something that I noticed here. You know, people are more receptive to new ideas. They support small businesses, Black-owned businesses, and I didn't necessarily feel like that was the case in Boston.
Absolutely. So I'm sure you've been a lot of places since August. A lot of different performances, venues, situations, people that you've met. Who's been the most memorable person that you've met so far?
Well, I would have to say Jeremiah Atkins. He's a mixed engineer. I met him at Apache at the bar exam.
Nice.
Shout out to Mike Stick.
Mike Sick.
And the bar exam. It was really a great night that night. But seriously, Jeremiah, he really just took initiative. And right after the show, we went to his studio. Like, it must have been like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
We just went straight to the studio and we just decided that we were going to work together
Nice.
and rework my EP that I had already finished. But again, you know, I'm trying to get the best product out. So I'm just going to work with him again. We're redoing pretty much everything. And yeah, he's been honestly the most memorable in-personal connect that I've made. So.
Nice.
Okay. So I've actually had the pleasure of seeing this young lady live. She's super dope. And she plays the piano as well, correct?
I do.
What other instruments? Do you play any other instruments besides the piano?
I do. So I will
Classically
admit,
trained?
Yes, I actually am. I'm a classically trained violinist.
All right.
And I guess I'm also a classically trained pianist as well. I will admit,
Shout out classically trained pianist.
I was a band geek. I've never admitted this out loud. I was a band geek. I played the tuba.
Okay.
For a long time.
I would have never thought that.
People like never guess. I played the tuba. I did. I played the tuba for a long time, and I honestly, that's one thing that I wish I still did. Even though I can still do it, I was just talking about that today. But I played the tuba. I play the guitar as well.
Okay.
Nice.
So
dope.
I used to perform with guitar and keys, but now I kind of just switch to keys, kind of whatever I'm feeling. So those are my main instruments.
That's what's up.
So what made you, in your live performances, because when I saw you, you had the piano like you just said. So what made you decide that you're going to get rid of the guitar, because you used to do the guitar too. So what made you just solely stick to just doing keys when you do your performances?
So it kind of depends on like where I am mentally with my writing process. So sometimes it comes to me on guitar, like I'll just pick up the guitar and I'll just have like a whole bunch of chords, different melodies and stuff like that. And then at times it'll be just the keyboard. I mean, it just works for me. So whatever draws more inspiration for me is what I write. So sometimes I don't touch a guitar for a year, and then I write a whole album with just guitar.
Oh, nice.
I'm really fortunate to have both as my outlets because I never feel stuck. I feel like, you know, if I can't write a song, I just switch my instrument and I'm able to write again.
Okay. So I had a good question. What inspires you more as far as like when you're creating music and when you're writing? Like, is it more rhythm? If I get it right, is it more
Rhythmic.
or chord progressions, or like which one, like, or it's just a combination of both that gets you to write? Like, okay.
I'm definitely more inspired by chord progressions. Like, I always start with chord progressions. I almost never write from the lyrics. I always start with chords. I don't know, just the chords and the music in general. I'm able to just paint a picture in my head, and that's really how I write. I envision, what can I see this being? What story can I see this being a soundtrack to?
Nice.
And that's my writing process. So I always start from music. I envy those who can start from words and lyrics, though. I really do.
But is it rare that people start from lyrics? Because I haven't seen that a lot, actually. Like you said, I kind of see a lot of people like do the chords and then do the lyrics.
I've seen it both ways. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's rare. I think it's probably even. People have just their preference.
Yeah. So look, we are going to get all into her business in a little bit, but we do have one more leak video coming up. Like I said, we do 3 leak videos each and every week. We're going to our last leak video, and we're going to come back and ask you some of these truth or truth questions and a little bit more about, your style and everything and what you got going on. Cool? All right. So it's The Plug, your girl, Carrie Michelle, DJ Carlissimo, our special guest in the building. LiveHipHopDaily.tv each and every Friday. We'll be back.
Stay plugged.
So look, we keep talking about your style. Well, we haven't really talked about your style, but like you play the piano, you play the guitar. So of course the people know that you sing.
Yes.
Correct. So if you had to describe your style, how would you describe it?
Well, I would say my genre is R&B, soul, neo-soul, pop, a combination of all those. Recently, just one of my Twitter followers just described my music as pop soul.
Nice.
I never thought of it like that, so that's how I started to describe it, and I think that really encompasses just my influences and my sound as well. But I would say I am a cross between Jhené Aiko and Alicia Keys.
2 of my favorites.
I think that's what my sound. I mean, I don't feel like I'm as developed as them in terms of their sounds. Of course, they have amazing teams and have released phenomenal projects. But I think that's the direction that I'm heading in.
I can definitely see the Jhené Aiko, Alicia Keys, whatever. Definitely from seeing your performance as well, which was really dope, by the way.
Thank you.
But before we get into a couple more questions, we're going to get this truth or truth out of the way for everybody that's been watching or just now tuning in. We have everybody pick 2 questions. Okay. Any questions, everybody in here has wrote down 2 questions. You pick 2. Answer them honestly.
Okay.
Can't plead the fifth, can't phone a friend, none of that stuff. You got to answer honestly, okay?
All right.
So there you go.
Let's see.
So read the question and then answer honestly.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? It's a great question for me, at least, because I love traveling.
Okay.
Sheesh, I don't really know. All right. Well, I lived in Europe for a short period of time. I would go back.
Where in Europe?
I lived in Spain, but I would love to live probably in either Portugal somewhere, like probably Lisbon, or somewhere in the UK, probably London. I love London.
Yeah, London's real dreary, but I still like London.
Same here.
Yeah.
It rained every day when I was there, but I still love it. So I would go back to Europe.
Okay. One more question. One more.
When was your first
petty question? I think she got a petty question, guys.
Who the hell wrote this? Who wrote this? We are not friends. When was your first side boyfriend? Or first boyfriend, I guess? Is that what BF means? Anybody?
Yeah, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boyfriend. It says side boyfriend.
All right.
No, that's boyfriend. Side boyfriend or boyfriend.
Okay.
You can have side boyfriends?
Side boyfriend? Okay.
You can have side boyfriends?
Well, this is just so contradicting because my song "Fool for You" is about me being the side chick, so I don't even understand. I don't even understand this question. But okay, my first boyfriend. I guess I think I was probably like 14 or 15.
What? You were dating?
Yeah, that's when I had my first boyfriend. I mean, it wasn't like no real relationship,
It's like I see you in school, we hold hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like 6 period, or like a lot of my mom would say the train was late, so we can get a few minutes. Like it was that type of thing. So probably like freshman year, sophomore.
Look, as Cal comes.
I guess I should have worded it.
Oh, it was you. Okay, you're the culprit.
I should have worded it. Have you ever had a side piece?
A side piece. Oh, have you ever had one? Yeah, Cal, you messed that all up.
What do you want me to answer that?
You got it. There's no plead the fifth here. So.
Oh, okay. So that's what you meant. Honestly, no. I can honestly say I have never had a side. I've been the type of person, if I'm not feeling you, I'm just gonna break up with you. That's it. So I've broken hearts. I'm not proud of that, but at least
You're honest with it.
I've never been unfaithful in that sense. But I've been the side chick a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I mean. It's like a theme in my music. I'm engaged now, so I'm no longer the side chick. Okay? At all. So, but yeah. So I've never had a side boyfriend.
All right.
Okay. See, I love it. She answered those questions honestly. I like it. So look, I got one more question before we get you out of here and talk a little bit about everything else that you're doing besides your music. If you had to name two artists, one artist being a mainstream artist and one artist being an underground artist, that were your two absolute favorites, who would they be? And they can be dead or alive.
Okay. Mainstream. I'm like torn between two, so I'm just gonna let you know both.
Okay.
I love John Legend. I just have so much respect for that man. Just what he's done in terms of like, you know, the lane that he's in and what he's crafted for so many other artists to be able to come into. Like, this man has had #1 records that were just piano and vocals.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, that's phenomenal because, you know, we live in a society, in a generation where it's all about the beat and it's this and that and, you know, it's ratchet. And don't get me wrong, I like music like that too. But but in many ways, his genre, which is similar, you know, to my genre, we're the minority right now. Not that there aren't a lot of artists making music like that, but we're not being well represented in the industry, radio, mainstream, etc. So I'm so proud of him just for everything that he's done.
His last album was really good too.
Amazing.
Yes, it was.
Really
it was.
Yeah.
And also Lana Del Rey.
Yes.
I love Lana. My fiance says that her music is depressing or whatever, but
as he makes the face.
As he makes the face, I wish I could see him. But it's, you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But yeah, she's wonderful. She just puts so much of herself into her music. So I really admire
and you can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Right.
Underground. Oh, this is gonna be so hard.
Or you could always say yourself. That's all.
A
A lot of people say themselves.
I feel like that's kind of like narcissistic to say myself. So
That's cool.
I'm not going to say myself because I'm a good person.
Okay.
I'm going to say my friend Will Gittins.
Okay.
He lives in Atlanta now. He just moved here recently from Nashville. And I mean, like, we went to school together and everything, and he's done a couple of, you know, EPs and work and stuff like that. And I had a conversation with him at like a small little birthday reunion we had a couple days ago, and he has grown his following on social media. So he does like those videos with that app that you can like do multiple videos at
yeah.
He does that, and he's been very successful at that. And I love his artistry overall. Like, he's so creative. He does these covers and like these like 15-second covers on Instagram, and I just absolutely love his creativity, his vision. And the fact that he still maintains his integrity, and he's still like a really cool person. So, and still super down to earth. So,
all right.
Dope. You're gonna have to give us his information.
Yes, I will. Well, his Instagram and everything, I think, is at Will Gittins, WILLGITTENS.
You gonna plug him in? Huh?
Yeah,
all right.
there we go. I need to find that guy. So, one of my questions, I'm mad you didn't pick it, but one of my questions was, what made you start your own business and become an entrepreneur? Because I see you have gifts over here.
Yes, I do. I have gifts. I come bearing gifts. So this kind of started as an idea. So what I have is I have a handmade organic coconut oil line.
Okay.
And this kind of started as an idea for merchandise. So, you know, a huge way that a lot of artists generate any type of income is merchandise. You can go to a show and do a show for free, but if you don't have merch, you're not going to be able to either spread your brand, market yourself, or make any money. I'm also currently in business school focusing on music business at Berkeley. So this is something that they really stress and they really emphasize, and it's something that, you know, I wanted to bring to the real world. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, just move to a new circuit. I might not be making the same amount of money that I was making in Boston, New York, doing gigs. Let me be creative and figure out how am I going to
another stream of income.
And add another stream of income. So I am obsessed with coconut oil. Like, I love my product, not because I make it, but because it works, and because it's something that I use every day. So I'm like, okay, I need a merch idea that represents me, but that is unique, because I feel like, you know, the apparel market is kind of you know, it's a little cluttered right now. Like there's a lot of people in there, and artists always have shirts or, you know, hats and stuff like that. And not knocking that. Like that's super dope too.
You're giving them something different.
Right. I just wanted something different.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what, coconut oil is so expensive. I'm cheap. Let me try to figure out how to make this. So,
Look it up. Everything's on Google.
right, it is. It really, it's on YouTube, but you have there's additional steps. So, my fiance and I, shout out to my fiance. His name's Adrian Hubbard. He's an NFL free agent. You know, we work together in terms of our business. We started Elideusas Coconut Oil. So we literally started in our kitchen. Literally, I was just like, okay, whatever. Literally have the apartment looking like a trap house. Like I swear.
I understand that.
Be like, what the hell is going on? But we just started making it. I mean, I watched some videos and I just started making it. I just did the branding and I'm really just figuring it out as I go. And now I have products that we're working on getting into stores, and we're really. Right now, we're trying to seal a couple of deals with some salons, barbershops, spas, etc.
Oh, that's the area to do it.
So it is. It's been extremely successful. We are so fortunate. We've sold out of stock 4 times now. Four times. About 4 times. Yeah, we've sold. And we just started 2 weeks ago, and we're selling upwards of 100 units now.
Wow.
This is just the 2 of us out of our apartment in Glenwood Park, literally that's exactly how it started. But we have an online store, and I just want to make it accessible for everyone online. It's $10 for the 8-ounce jar. There's always deals going on.
Okay.
So that's how.
So it's for
Great.
hair, skin, everything.
It is for absolutely everything. Yes, yes. It's for skin, for hair. What else am I missing? Really, literally for everything. Moisturizer, teeth.
Teeth.
No, it's literally, it's great for everything because it's also, it's a personal lubricant.
Test it out. She tested it out. Make sure
the label says in the back, I swear, it says it's also a personal lubricant. It possesses antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial properties.
Nice.
It's an extremely natural product. Nice. Super, super healthy. It's not gonna kill no STDs, but it's super healthy.
Okay.
You know, we just gotta put that out there. We're saying it's a lubricant because some people might think
something else. You gotta clarify. You gotta put the disclaimer out.
You always get that one.
Right. Hey, we going coconut oil tonight. But it's for everything, and it's you can also eat it. So I mean. This morning.
So I can throw this on some toast,
exactly. It's a good replacement for butter.
I'm gonna have to try this. I'm gonna have to try.
Well, you are going to be able to try it. Both of you have your own try.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm gonna take a picture on Instagram and tag you.
All right.
So if people want to get this product, how can they get it?
Yeah, so it's on my website, which is Elideusas.com. It's ELIDEUSA.com. And it's just on there along with my music stuff and stuff like that. As I mentioned, it started initially for my merchandise line, but it's kind of become just a business that I run in collaboration with my music career. So, I do sell it at venues when I perform.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I still have it online.
Awesome.
Nice. So your next project, I'm sorry. So you're working on a project right now? You have a project coming out?
So I'm working on a project. Like I mentioned a little earlier, I had my 3rd EP that was my 3rd self-produced EP. It was completely done.
Okay.
But I wasn't completely satisfied with the product. It was kind of rushed. I ended up doing a lot of things on myself that were not necessarily my expertise, in my field of expertise. So I just honestly believe it was just God saying, hey, I'm going to send you some help. And like I said, I met Jeremiah Atkins. He's a 5-time Grammy Award winner. And he's worked with phenomenal artists such as Taylor Swift, Adele, etc. So he's a great mixing engineer.
Awesome.
So we don't have a release date.
That was my next question. When it coming?
We just started working. It's been a little difficult balancing the coconut oil demand and the music. So that's something that I'm sure I'm going to continue to struggle with. But I mean, it's a beautiful struggle in my opinion, like I have a better struggle than a lot of people.
Exactly.
So
Awesome.
I'm really grateful. I really am. So yeah, we don't have a release date, but
Awesome. Well, once again, before you get out of here, plug them in. Let them know how they can find you, how they can find the coconut oil, all that stuff.
Everything is on Elideusas.com. It's ELIDEUSA.com. That's my music site. My coconut oil is listed there under my merch. I mean, my shows are on the event page, and I'm still performing in and around Atlanta, even though I'm working on my project in the line as well. So you can find me there at Elideusas Music on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
It's kind of like a reality show, so brace yourself. But I haven't posted a story longer than 100 seconds in like 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
So look, before we really get you out of here, I normally put people on the spot. And since we didn't have any music today to play of yours, we've been talking about your magnificent singing. Can you sing a little bit for the people so they can kind of get a feel?
Okay, cool. This is a little snip of the chorus from my song "Fool for You."
Okay.
You have no idea. You haven't got the slightest clue. You're so oblivious to how bad I'm a fool for you. You have no idea. You haven't got the slightest clue. You're so oblivious to how bad I'm a fool. 'Cause I'm loving you, loving you, loving you while you're loving her, loving her, loving her. And she's loving you, loving you, loving you too. Oh boy, I'm a fool for you. I'm loving you, loving you, loving you while you're loving her, loving her, loving her. And she's loving you, loving you, loving you too. Oh boy, I'm a fool for you.
Right. I had the whole beat in my head and everything. I was like,
Studio audience, like sexual chat.
the whole beat in my head.
I'm always playing and singing at the same time. It's actually difficult for me to sing without playing.
that.
All right.
Well, we're definitely gonna have you come back. We're gonna
Most
start
definitely.
a listening series, so we definitely gotta let you come back.
For sure.
Definitely. So look, it's been another episode of The Plug with your girl Karen Michelle, DJ Carlissimo, Fleet DJ Carlissimo on LiveHipHopDaily.tv. Next week is going to be crazy. Next week we've got the entire show lined up from the DZMG affair that is next Saturday at Vinyl Lounge Center Stage. They're all going to come through. Might get a little show or two. You never know. It's going to be a little crazy in here. So you guys be sure to tune in next week. Cal, you somewhere tonight?
Tonight I'm about to head out to Empire right now. I'm about to rush up out of here. I'm at Empire Stone Mountain. Come check me out. And then tomorrow I'm with Hip Hop Gives Back for the Hip Hop for Flint. Yeah, we're definitely going to be a capture. So I'll be there for that as well. So yeah, DJ Carlissimo. Follow me. DJ Cal, KLISEMO. Everything. Twitter. All that good stuff. Carrie, what's going on?
Get the mixtape.
Go.
Damn it.
Did you
Get
bear
the
gifts? I'm
mixtape.
going to give you one, too. There it is.
There
Work
we
out
go.
for. There you go.
We have gifts for our guests. Everybody that's in Atlanta, you guys know you can check me out tonight at Harlem Nights on the mic. I'm on my way. Each and every Friday, Fahrenheit Fridays, powered by Larry Johnson, DJ AK, and DJ Lord Julio Hot 1079. So y'all come check us out. And tomorrow, I will not be at Suede. I'll be at E Villa. You guys come through the E Villa. Don't laugh. I'll be at E Villa tomorrow. Shout out DJ Shaolin and DJ Bluetooth. I'll be on the mic. So y'all come check me out.
All right.
We'll be back, man. It's The Plug.
Plug Radio. Keep it plugged.